under the Eiffel Tower. Man himself.
Keep on working, keep on trying. You can reach. Still a work.
In third in the discus, 31.93 meters.
Set.
Event number 2 on the way. Class 1 boys 200 meters, top 2 from each heat plus the next 8 best times. This event sponsored by ISA. Rashawn Smith of Lacovia, what a revelation he's been, was 4th in the 100-meter final. He's going to the line with Kamani Gordon, those two safe. 21.34 for Rashawn Smith of Lacovia, making his place in the semi-final round. Heat number 2. Lane 8, let's welcome from St. Jago, Tyreek Robinson. Lane 7, representing Kingston College, Alva Jackson. Lane 6, from Clarendon College, Raheem Allison. Lane 5, from Edwin Allen, Antonio Powell. Lane 4, from Green Island, Romario Johnson. Lane 3, from Manchester High, Marlon Bailey. Lane 2, from Geisel, Ajani Murphy. And lane 1, from Garvin Maceo, Rakesh Jones. Heat number 2, class 1 boys, 200 meters heat.
On your marks. Set.
They're sent away clean in the first time of asking. The man from St. Jago, Robinson, got a fine start, but now well into their running. Antonio Powell of Edwin Allen and Ryan Allison of Clarendon College. Alva Jackson of Kingston College also trying to get into an automatic position, but Powell leads them. Allison, then Jackson. 21.11 for Antonio Powell of Edwin Allen. That's adjusted to 21.13, positive 0.9 meters per second. The time for second, Ryan Allison, that still not decided yet, it's decided now, 21.31. Alva Jackson, 21.33.
Wow,
He'll have to
Alva.
wait on the completion of the other.
Inside, you can test it. Go ahead.
Here's the lineup. Let's welcome the Eastern champion from St. Mary High, Sequoia Palmer. Let's welcome a central finalist just outside the medals with 4, representing Edwin Allen, Zodian Baker. Another central finalist, 5th in that final, representing Homewood Technical, Janessa Allen. A corporate era silver medalist representing Campion College, Stefanko Henry. Another finalist from the corporate era championships, she represents Excelsior High, Jador Ricketts. Bronze medalist from the Central Championships from St. Catherine High, Tashani Armstrong. Representing Edwin Allen, Adriana Clark. The Central Silver medalist from St. Catherine High, Gabriella Treasure. The corporate era bronze medalist from Woolman's, Jade Harris. The corporate era champion from Woolman's, 1.6 HEs cleared this season, Caricia Morrison. Another corporate era finalist from Merkelek, Brianna Ashman. And the Central champion from St. Jago, Brianna Stewart. That's your 12 finalists for the Class 3 High Jump for Girls, sponsored by the Jamaica Tourist Board.
On your mark.
Back to the track, heat number 3. Higgins, Mackenzie, Griffiths, Walker, Seymour, Foreman, Hamilton and Carson in this 200-meter heat. They're sent away their business. 200-meter qualification for Class 1 boys. Stepping forward, Seymour William Nib, Foreman, the 100-meter silver medalist, going with him. Fight there for Nishon Walk of Mount St. Joseph, trying to make his place in the semi-final round safe. 21-28 for Seymour of William Nib.
Stand behind your blocks.
The lineup for heat number 4. In lane 8, Teddy Daly of St. Mary High. Lane 7, Omari Robinson, Jamaica College. Lane 6, Markel Smith, Kingston College. Lane 5, Johan Romaldo Smythe, Mushet. Lane 4, Omari Williamson, Homewood Technical. Lane 3, Jalen Walker, Ascot. Lane 2, Matthew James, Marcus Garvey. And lane 1, Jelani Brown, St. Mary Technical.
On your marks. Set.
Sent away for this one, Omari Robinson missed out on the 400-meter final. Johan Romaldo Smythe of Mushet, the defending Class 2, make that the prior year Class 2 champion.
Yeah, alright.
Showing his quality over 200 meters, 21.08. Markel Smith of Kingston College, 21.42. He's safe. Robinson gets third, 21.71. Marlon Bailey of Manchester High, 21.97. And the quickest non-automatic time thus far after the completion of 4 heats in the 200 meters for Class 1 boys, 21.33 seconds. And that's held by Alva Jackson of Kingston College. Foreman Robinson of St. Jacob, Robinson of Jamaica College, Daly of St. Mary High, and Williamson of Homewood Technical within those 2 parameters, 21.33 and 21.97. 21.97, the slowest bullet time at the moment. Heat number 5 comes up. In lane 8, Romario Blake of Sydney Pagan. Lane 7, Michaelan Woods of Jamaica College. Lane 6, Jeffrey Wallace of Nagati. Lane 5, Kendrick Sharp, St. Mary Technical. Lane 4, Shane Jarvis, Green Island. Lane 3, Japon Daly, Dintel. Lane 2, Jamari Jones, Greater Portmore. And lane 1, Joshua Byfield, Marcus Garvey.
On your marks. Set.
Michaelan Woods, the man from Trinidad and Tobago. He's in the 400-meter final. Travels well. Just behind him is Green Island's Jervis. 21.12 for Michaelan Woods. Lane 5, Omar James, Very Technical. Lane 4, Maria Birch, Cornwall. Lane 3, Chris Wayne, Bennett, York Castle. Lane 2, Brandon Levy, Kingston High. Lane 1, Dante Chambers, Froome.
On your marks. Set.
Sent off for this one. Romario Hines of Monroe in control at the moment. Omar James of Fear Technical in second. 21-13 for Romario Hines of Monroe.
113.
Fingers behind the line, not on top of it. Set.
Sent away their business for this one. Heat number 7. Richardson, Hamilton, Redwood, Blackett, Cox, Gallimore, Thomas and Walters. Junior Gallimore of Calabar leads Zachary Cox of Cornwall College, and the man from Camperdown is Johnny Thomas. Gallimore comfortable, 21.14. He won't mind that time one bit. Why should he? He's into the next round. Number 8, Lane 8, Daniel Sheriff, Camperdown, Ian Barker, St. Catherine, Rain Collins, St. George's, Kenrick Austin, Eden Allen, Rodney Mitchell, York Castle, Kimani Grant Mona, and Joshua Brown the Fair.
On your marks. Set.
Sent off for the final heat. Travelling well for Evan Allen, Kendrick Austin, Ian Barker of St. Catherine High. No Motors. Parker gets the win. Would love to see that time. 21-33. Ian Barker, 21-43.
Coach Wade, you know. Coach Wade organizing everything, making sure so yeah. Second in command, I play sweets in my youth. And then we have Kyle Bowden. Girl them ATM. Girl them sweeties. The girl ATM. Boom. Alright, that does sound better. Eh? The girl ATM. Not the girl them, the girl ATM. Ah girl them sweetie. For the mall. Coach, put a pint out in my pint out instruction. Yo!
Off they go for the first heat of the Class 1 boys 4x100 meters relay. Kamani Gordon starts well for Calabar in lane number 7. The change is smooth for Calabar. St. George's College, they also go well down the backstretch with Tyrese Foreman. Calabar and St. George's College. Still Calabar with the advantage. St. George's College in pursuit. Here they come to the final change. The season leaders Calabar safe with the change. St. George's College in pursuit. Will be a mad rush, but it's Calabar who will get through qualifying. They win this one. Look at that, 39.99 for Calabar, sub 40. In lane number 5, Kingston College. In lane 4, Petersfield. In lane 3, York Castle. In lane number 2, final heat in the Class 1 boys 4x100 meters relay. This one could be a battle of Kingston College versus Edunallen. Finnegan on the opening leg for Edunallen. Markel Smith for Kingston College. Down the back stretch they go. Daniel Clark, the hurdler, flying for Kingston College with Antonio Powell for Edunallen. The change is made. It's Kingston College just ahead of Edunallen. Austin on third leg for Edunallen with Alva Jackson for KC. The final change. It's Edunallen in front. Kingston College trying to come forward with one. Kyle Bonner finishing like a train, but Edunallen holding on. I think it's KC. It's really fast anyhow. Both will go through to the final. What a race.
Set.
3.5 points separating Kingston College and Calabar. Here, Kingston College having the opportunity to move ahead even further, but there's a Dwayne Shaw for Calabar who goes up very fast in the lane number 7. Jason Peter knows the assignment, but he has for company the form of Janton White of Denby and also Gregory McFarlane of Excelsior. On the outside, O'Neill Brown running honest and earnest for Monroe. It's the man Dwayne Shaw carrying them through the opening 300 meters. What a turnout for Calabar in the 400 meters. Riddle running a blinder. Peter trying to step, but Dwayne Sharp is there. Look at Peter now, step forward. Dwayne Sharp in second. Running into third is Shanton White. Peter gets there ahead of Sharp, White, and Richards. Big 9 points, 47.94 for Jason Peter. How about moving from 4th outside of the medals in Class 3 to the champion in your first year in Class 2? How about 9 points for Kingston College? But how about 7 for Calabar? They continue in their merry march in Championship 2020.
Right as well. Campbell wins it. Close for second between Carr and Wright. 53.03. The time on the clock. Abigail Campbell defends her crown.
Set.
Kingston College needs big points from their two in this final. Taj Marcus White and Marcinio Rose. But Kishon Hoffman knows that he must carry the flag of Excelsior in this race, and he goes out to a flyer. The defending champion Marcinio Rose in lane number 7 knows the assignment, and he's pushing the pace. They've passed the 200-meter mark, and Rose in the lead. Taj Marcus White now beginning to rally with Kishon Hoffman very much in the reckoning. It's going to be a three-way battle led by Marcinio Rose. Taj Marcus White injects turbo, but Rose is blooming. It's Rose and White. It's Rose and White. It's the blossom. Oh, 45.87. Perhaps White just at the end able to get the win, but it is a big point for Kingston College. How about 16 points? And they move 23 clear, 23 and a half clear of Calabar. 45.84 for White. Rose 45.90. Williamson.
Medal presentation. Medal presentation. 400 meters for boys class 2. An event sponsored by Lucasade. Bring the energy with Lucasade. Presenting the medals, we have Sarah Bright Lynch.
44 boss, you know who them learn from? The man himself. Gee, that I'm
You're right, the running style, I'm gonna like.